Welcome to the election night in Georgia 2021. Tonight we have Jon Ossoff and David Perdue facing off on the regular Senate runoff in Georgia, Raphael Warnock and Kelly Loeffler on the special Senate runoff. As early results are currently reporting from both of the seats, we'll check those right now. First of all, on the regular Senate race, we have the Democrat Jon Ossoff leading over the Republican David Perdue by more than 30,000 votes. Also in the special Senate race, Raphael Warnock is leading Kelly Loeffler by 35,000 votes, with 3% of the votes are reporting. However, we are calling all of the two races are too early to call at this stage. Looking at the Senate map at this hour, we have the Republicans on 50 seats, one short of the absolute majority needed to win, and the Democrats on 48. The seats up tonight in Georgia shows the live results as they come in, and the rest of the seats shows the final 2020 Senate election results. 7:30 rolls in, and we have few votes tallied up in the great state of Georgia after 7 p.m. update. In the regular Senate race, Jon Ossoff still has a lead, but the margin is now down to 14,000 votes, with estimated 4% of the votes in. Also in the special Senate race, the Democrat Raphael Warnock has a lead of 22,000 votes. Currently, the Democrats has a little bit more advantage in the special election than the regular one, as you could see. And looking at the national map, we have the Dems leading in both of the Senate races, Senate seats in Georgia by a likely margins. We are back with some different situation. The Republican incumbent David Perdue is now leading significantly over Ossoff by just less than 42,000 votes on the regular Senate race. 9% of the estimated votes are counted. On the special Senate race, also the Republican incumbent Kelly Loeffler has a lead over Warnock, the Democrat, by just less than 26,000 votes. So now these changes makes the Republicans leading in both of the Senate races by a likely margins. Here's another key race follower. On the Perdue-Ossoff race, Senator Perdue has now widened his lead to more than 84,000 votes over Ossoff, with 16% in. Also on the Loeffler-Warnock race, Senator Loeffler leads Warnock by over 55,000 votes. This makes no change on the national Senate map. It is now 9 p.m. in the Eastern Coast, and we have pretty much huge number of votes coming in. In the regular Senate race, the Democrat Jon Ossoff is behind the Republican David Perdue by an enormous margin of 262,000 votes. Updating the results of the special Senate race, Loeffler leads Warnock by 203,000 votes. Now these figures gives a solid lead for Perdue and the Republicans on the regular Senate race. We are noting that a solid lead means a lead for either candidate by over 15 percentage points. Now we have the updated key race follower. The incumbent David Perdue has now built up his lead by over 396,000 votes ahead of challenger Jon Ossoff on regular Senate race. Also, the lead for the incumbent Kelly Loeffler in the special race is now up to 300,000 votes over Raphael Warnock. That would make no change on the map as of 10 p.m. It is now 11 p.m. East, and the current vote count is favoring the Democrats once again. However, Perdue is leading over Ossoff by just under 360,000 votes again with 66% in. And the other race has Loeffler leading Warnock by just over 236,000 votes with 67% of estimated votes reporting. Now, looking at the national map, we have the GOP leading in a likely margin in both of the seats in Georgia. It has now become the next day of voting, and we have large number of votes pouring in. David Perdue, the incumbent Republican, is leading over Jon Ossoff, the challenger Democrat, by more than 401,000 votes, and that's actually up from the last hour. The special Senate race also has Kelly Loeffler, the Republican incumbent, over Raphael Warnock, the challenger Democrat, within a margin of 252,000 votes. So that makes no change on the national situation. We'll now go through the Senate races once again, with 88% reporting on this regular Senate election in Georgia. Senator Perdue is maintaining a lead of more than 282,000 votes over Ossoff. Also, the special Senate election has Senator Loeffler ahead of Warnock by almost 119,000 votes. But since hours ago, the Democrats are closing up the margin between the Republicans as they did in the 2020 presidential election with Joe Biden. Now the special race has been moved from lightly Republican to leaning Republican. Another key race follower is waiting for us. First on the special one, Democratic Raphael Warnock has now taken the lead over the Republican Kelly Loeffler with 95% of the estimated votes are in. On the regular one, David Perdue's lead is down to around 165,000 votes, falling more than 110,000 votes from 1 a.m. When we look at the Senate map, the national Senate map, both of the seats colored as leaning for either party, but in a different party color. Now at 3 a.m. we have a major projection in the special Senate election. Globe Elections UN is now putting the Democratic challenger Raphael Warnock as the projected winner on the special Senate race in the great state of Georgia. He will enter the Senate after a pretty close fight with the Republican incumbent Kelly Loeffler. This is because Warnock is now leading Loeffler by over 57,000 votes. Oppositely, David Perdue is leading Jon Ossoff on the regular one, but the margin is down to around 121,000 votes currently, with 96% reporting. So that would make the Democrats up to 49 seats on the national Senate tally. As 4 a.m. rolls in, we have not many votes remaining in the state of Georgia. On the regular Senate election, David Perdue is leading Jon Ossoff by just less than 50,000 votes, with still some Democratic counties yet to finish their count. However, on the special election, Raphael Warnock now leads Kelly Loeffler by over 132,000 votes with 99% in. That's a matching move as we projected Warnock to be the winner of that Senate race. Looking at the Senate map, we have no change from last hour, 3 a.m. The final results are in at this moment, and we have the following projection. Republican incumbent David Perdue is the official winner on the regular Senate race in the state of Georgia. That will be a hold for the Republicans, and Perdue will successfully return to the Senate after a very tight battle with Jon Ossoff. Looking at the official results of the regular Senate election, David Perdue defeats Jon Ossoff by just over 36,000 votes. and the special Senate race has Rupert Murdoch over Kelly Loeffler by more than 148,000 votes. The final Senate map of the election cycle has the Republicans at 51 seats and the Democrats at 49 seats, meaning that the Dems gained a net of 2 seats compared to 2018. The Republicans picked up the state of Alabama, but however the Democrats picked up the states of Arizona, Colorado, and also the special Senate race in Georgia. That means the Democrats gained a net of 2 seats compared to 2018. This means the Republicans will retain control of the United States Senate very narrowly. That is our projection. Thank you for following our 2021 virtual election night coverage in Georgia. Please consider subscribing to Elections UN, especially if you are interested on the elections of the United States and around the globe. Also like, share and comment down below. Again, thank you for watching.